What is up, YouTube? It's Isaiah here, back with another video. All right, in this video, I just want to go over how to find cash buyers on Zillow, okay? What I'm about to show you is the most efficient way to find a cash buyer because when you cold call on list, you're like dialing and dialing and dialing just to find one buyer, right? When you do this on Zillow, it's more like you have a higher chance of finding a cash buyer, right? By doing it the way I'm about to show you. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm gonna share my screen. Okay. All right, so we're on Zillow. All right, so I just click the little bookmarks tab and it's gonna bring me to this every time with the filters already in there. All right. And so what you're going to look for, so I have a deal in this area in Homa that one of my subscribers sent me, and then I have a deal over here in Sulphur, right? So I'm going to want to find buyers in pretty much just this area, right? Because these are my deals are right here, pretty much. So we're going to apply that. All right. And so what we're going to look for is homes that have been fixed up already, right? There are going to be fix and flips that have already been completed. I looked at this house and I tried to call this house just now, but they didn't answer. So I'm going to skip over that. Um, let's see. This one looks pretty crazy. Okay. So this looks totally redone, right? I have a deal. I also have a deal in Slidell, so I'm gonna just tell them about a few of my deals, right? 2, 3, 4.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Isaiah Malonson. Hope y'all can hear me.
You've reached Vandelli Properties. Please leave your name, phone number, and message after that.
Let's call back.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Isaiah Malonson.
You've reached Vandelli.
I'll just try them later. This one looks fixed up. Not really. No, this isn't fixed up. No. And then did I do this house before? No, see, this doesn't look fixed up. It might be though. It does look like they recently painted it. Let me just call them and see. I don't know if I spoke to them before. I don't think I have. Two fireplaces, endless possibilities. I don't know. Let's see. Hey, good evening. This is Isaiah. I was calling because I seen your house on Broad Street on Zillow.
Yes, hi. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. You're actually the first person to ask me that all day, so thanks for that. But
Awesome.
I was calling to see if I see that this house has been recently updated, painted. It looks really nice. I was actually calling to see if do you do like fix and flips? Like do you buy a bunch of properties and fix and flip them?
No, actually, this is the first home I ever bought.
Oh,
It's just, I bought it for myself and my children, and yeah, it's a little more house than what we actually need. I'm a single parent, so it's it's a big
okay.
house.
Yeah. So the reason I asked that is because I actually did have a property that I'm looking to sell, and so I was trying to find investors on Zillow who do want to who are looking to like acquire another property. That's why I asked.
Yeah. I do know some people that flip houses. Which tell me your name.
My name's Isaiah Malonson.
If you would like, I could maybe get your number or get you connected with them. Um,
That'd be perfect. I would greatly appreciate that a lot.
okay. Well, Isaiah, I will save your number and I'll get a hold of my friends that are into property management, or not property management, but that have
Yeah.
done
Yeah.
house flips.
Okay, I'm gonna text you my contact information right now, right after we get off the phone, and then I'm gonna text you the info to both of the properties I have. One of them is in Sulphur, and then another one is in Homa.
Perfect.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day.
Oh, also, by the way, when I text you, do you think you could text me your name? That way I don't forget it.
Absolutely.
All right, awesome. I'll text you right now. Thank you.
Okay. Have a good day, hon.
You too. Bye. All right, so she's not an investor herself, but she said she is well connected with other investors. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to send her my contact information, okay? And then after I do that, I'm going to text her all of the details on the deals I have, okay? Then she'll be able to present them to whoever her investor friends are, all right? Now, when I present my deals, guys, and I highly recommend this to you, you have to create a flyer for it. Like there has to be a picture of like all the details on the house, square footage, everything. It has to have a flyer. You have to have a flyer, right? And then on the flyer, it'll have like maybe a link to a Google Drive of like photos and notes and things like that, right? You can't just be texting people these deals. Like you can't be just typing out your deal information or even just copying and pasting a text that you sent to one investor. You need to have like a file that they could access and look at all times. Okay, so I think I'm going to save this. All right. My computer might be being slow again. So that's basically what I would do. I don't want this video to get too long because my computer is gonna start acting retarded, bro. So basically, you circle around the area that you want to find a cash buyer in. All right. And then same filters. I just got homes and multifamily, right? I mean, if you're looking for cash buyers, you could probably circle townhomes or condos, maybe. I have the price set to 250 because the deals that I have are not worth like 300,000. So you go for sale and yeah, you would just look through them and see which ones are fixed up and you would call them, right? You could even put it for rent, okay? And then take this filter off, okay? Because a lot of buyers want to buy rentals right now. And if this were to load, it would show me all of the places that are for rent. I would call them up and say, hey, Are you looking for another rental property, or are you trying to acquire any more rental properties? Right? This is a guaranteed way of how to find cash buyers, guys. And so after you call them, save their number, and then you call them again. So after I would send them all the information, right? I would text them the flyer, text them all the deal and everything. I would follow up with them in like 3 or 4 days, get their thoughts on the deal. If it's not a deal for them, it's not a deal for them. But I would ask them questions of like, why is it not a deal for you, to understand? And then I would ask them, their buying criteria. I would ask them about, okay, where do you buy? How many properties do you buy a year? How many are you looking to buy right now? What's your price range? Do you usually stay under 1,000 square feet, or do you like to no lower than 1,000 square feet? Do you like 2 bed, 2 bath, or do you like 3 bed, 2 bath? Do they like 4 bed, 2 bath? These are some of the qualifying questions that you want to ask your buyer. I guess I'll go through them right now. You want to say, do you mainly buy rentals, or do you mainly do fix and flips, or do you do both? Which one do you mostly do? Right? Which type are you usually looking for right now? Do you like creative financing? Do you like sub two deals? Do they like to buy houses subject to the existing mortgage? You ask them, do they like small houses, or do they like big houses, or do they like medium houses? By small, I mean 1,000 or less. By medium, I mean 1,000 to 2,500 square feet. And then larger than that is like 25 and up, right? Do they like 2 bed, 1 bath, the small houses, or do they like 3 bed, 2 bath, or do they like 4 bed, 3 bath, right? Some people would say it doesn't matter as long as it makes sense, but it does matter. They do have like a bread and butter, right? Do they specifically buy houses cash, or do they usually do creative financing? How many houses have they bought in the last year? What's the highest that they've ever paid for a property before? What's the lowest that they've ever paid for a property before? Do they buy in bad areas? Which city and town do you usually buy in, or which neighborhood do you usually buy in? These are all qualifying questions. I can't really think of too many right now. In Louisiana, it would be like, do you stay out of flood zones, right? Do you specialize in flood zones? What areas do you like to stay away from? Things like that. These are all very important questions, guys. So I hope this helps. This is guaranteed how to find. This is the fastest, most efficient way of how to find cash buyers. Zillow is it, y'all. Zillow is the way to go. All right. Also, if you have any deals that you want to JV with me on, you have to have them under contract. So if you have any deals under contract, right, that you want to JV with me, send them to my email. I'll take a look at them, and I'll send them out to my buyers, right? My email is going to be in the description. Make sure that when you email me, make sure to comment in the comment section telling me that you emailed me, or saying either I emailed you or done. That way I know whose email to look out for. All right. So, yeah, man. Also, if you want free wholesaling contracts, just email me. Email is going to be in the description. Again, all right, you guys, keep your head up, stay focused, stay motivated.